as competitive manufacturers and suppliers of components required by large industries for local as well as overseas markets through international linkages. Vendor development is one of the most popular strategic sourcing aspect which improves the value we receive from these suppliers. And Laghu Udyog Bharati and IMS Foundation is in the forefront promoting the vendor development, sir. Today, Laghu Udyog Bharati, Karnataka, and IMS Foundation, in association with MSME Development Institute, Government of India, is hosting this vendor development program under public procurement policy for MSME sector. Can I now request the dignitaries to be on the stage, please? Can I request Shri Girish R, IAS Managing Director, Chennai Bangalore Industrial Corridor, and CEO and Executive Member, KIADB, Government of Karnataka, to be on the stage, please? Can I request G.R. Akadas, IEDS, Director, MSME DI, Government of Karnataka, and Ravi Kumar and Narayana Prasanna also to be on the stage.
Distinguished dignitaries on the dais, Shri Girish R, IAS, Managing Director and CEO of KADB, Government of Karnataka, Shri G.R. Akkadas, Director MSME DI, Government of India, Shri K.M. Ravi Kumar, Joint General Secretary, Laghu Udyog Bharati, Karnataka, Laghu Udyog Bharati All India Vice President, Shri Shrikant Datta, and distinguished invitees, entrepreneurs, defense officials. On behalf of Laghu Udyog Bharati Karnataka and IMS Foundation, a warm welcome for you for the third day or final day of 5th edition of India Manufacturing Show 2022. It is being held here in Bengaluru International Exhibition Center. Many government officials, from Government of India and other states have extended their full support for India Manufacturing 2022. Officers of Indian Navy, Indian Air Force, BEML, BHEL, HAL, and other defense PSUs are present here for this vendor development program. Let me have a pleasure in briefing Laghu Udyog Bharati. Laghu Udyog Bharati is an all-India organization in the service of micro and small industries, having membership more than 35,000 membership base, which is present in more than 500 districts across 26 states. In Karnataka, we have nearly 1,500 members in 25 districts. And we support and guide MSMEs to grow step by step from micro to small, small to medium in the interest of, in the national interest. We conduct many programs, seminars, conferences for improving MSME performances to improve their capability in terms of quality, production, innovation, R&D, finance, marketing, through our capability building programs so that MSMEs can grow for the next level. We also support and encourage entrepreneurship through our entrepreneurship development program in various engineering and diploma colleges. We also encourage women entrepreneurship. We have a strong women entrepreneurship base in Karnataka. We also support a rural economy through our Gramashilpi Prakosta, which encourages the heritage artisans and their siblings to continue with their the hereditary trade. The present generation goes out of their heritage artisan art. We wanted to bring them back to that, and from village, if it is the village economy improves, from Grama Bharat to Atmanirbhar Bharat concept, we conduct this program for encouraging them with the technology intervention, with the NID, IASC, and giving marketing opportunity for them with various institutions, and giving them various inputs on export opportunities also. We also have a model showroom for women entrepreneurs to showcase their products, especially for micro entrepreneurs of women entrepreneurs cell in JP Nagar with the brand name Kusirimane. And we have two more flagship events. One is IMS and another one is Tech Bharat. The Tech Bharat is the flagship event to encourage startups, innovation and R&D ecosystem. And the IMS is the one we are here, which encourages MSMEs to display their manufacturing capabilities and showcase their products to the corporate segments and connect with them for marketing their products, and also to get inputs of new technologies from the global business platform, and also to have technology tie-ups, financial collaborations. This is the 5th edition of India Manufacturing Show we are having. And this time we have concentrated on aerospace and defense because India needs a lot of import substitute products for our aerospace and defense. And this time, along with this aerospace and defense, other segments are automation and robotics, electrical, electronics, general engineering, energy, environment, and EV transportation. We have decided that this event will be, India Manufacturing Show will be conducted next year. It will be organized during November 2nd and 3rd and 4th, 2023 in the same venue, in much better way, in much bigger way. I request all of your support and cooperation. With this, I once again welcome all of you for this vendor development program.
Of India.
G.R. Akadas, Director MSME Government of India, and Mr. K.M. Ravikumar, Joint General Secretary Laghu Udyoga Bharati, and my dear industry friends. It is my pleasure and privilege to be here today on the occasion of inauguration of this an exclusive program for vendor development, which is very, very essential for MSME sector. And I also would like to congratulate Laghu Udyoga Bharati for successfully organizing this India Manufacturing Show for the 5th time. So, and I wish them all success in future endeavor also, and government support and support from my organization will be there for Laghu Udyoga Bharati in all their programs. All of you know that MSMEs play a very important role in economy. So they contribute nearly to 30% of GDP and contribute to about 50% of our exports. As of now in India, they are providing employment to about 10 to 12 crore people. So it is very significant. And contribution of industry and service sector is very significant to GDP. Agriculture, even though it employs more people, the contribution to GDP is only around 20%, whereas the rest comes from the manufacturing and service sector. So the focus of the government has been to promote MSME sector. Even the Government of India separate department for MSME has been established, and in state governments also separate departments under industry department, an exclusive department for MSMEs. This shows that focus of the government is on particularly on MSMEs, because MSMEs face a different kind of challenge, because almost they are run in small scale. Even finance is a problem, marketing is a problem, management is a problem. But despite that, they have shown very exponential growth and exponential capability. Today morning, I went to the 2-3 stalls. I was really amazed by the capacity of the MSME sector. So there are a lot of products which were earlier being imported or being manufactured now as an import substitute. It is really great. And all these aerospace and defense sector, they are basically used in the strategic purposes and very essential for the development of the country. And indigenization of such things is a really great thing. I was discussing with a few of the Laghu Udyog Bharati members. The stronghold of Western countries is technology. We want to use the technology and do something, but the technology itself has to be developed. You see the European countries, they are all advanced manufacturers in core engineering sector. So we should put more efforts in developing such technology and implementing that technology. All of you know CNC machines. CNC machines are operated by that Funuk and some other programming this thing, and there was no alternative to such programs. So that we were entirely dependent on Japan and other countries for such applications. Now such applications are being developed in India also. That is really good to know. As a infrastructure development agency, now I am heading Karnataka Industrial Area Development Board. As you know, it is a state government organization. So far we have developed around 160,000 acres of land all over the state. And Government of Karnataka is organizing Global Investors Meet in the month of November. 2nd, 3rd and 4th it would be held in Palace grounds. And it is a global event wherein you would be able to interact with a lot of investors from foreign and investors from all across the country. I appeal all of you to should actively take part in this event. So as a part of investment development and as a run-up to Global Investors Meet, KDB has embarked on acquisition of land for industries. We are acquiring nearly 48,000 acres of land all across the state, because land is the primary thing without which you cannot proceed. And the government has made a lot of simplifications in procurement of land. Earlier, non-agriculturists were not supposed to buy the land. Only agriculturists were could have bought the land. Now they have removed that clause. Anybody who wants to take land, agricultural land, can be purchased. So it's also very easy to buy the land and also get it converted. Conversion happens at the commissioner level of deputy commissioner. I was deputy commissioner Hassan before coming this. I literally say that I used to close my eyes and sign the conversion orders. So because it is your land and we are permitting you to convert it into industrial purposes. Only if there is any particular issue of Kharab land or any environmental or sensitive issues, then only I used to look into that. Otherwise, I literally used to close my eyes and sign conversion orders. So now these things have become simpler. So apart from getting industrial lands in industrial areas, you can also explore buying 1 or 2 acres of land, and it is almost instantaneous. You can start your industry very quickly. But whereas in KDB, we have to go through a land acquisition process. It is a legal mandate. KDB has got powers to acquire the land, but it goes through a process. It takes some time. There will be legal disputes and all those things. But nevertheless, KDB has been successful in implementing very large-scale projects all over the state. And the state governments have brought sectoral policies, many policies like there is an exclusive policy for aerospace and defense, And also likewise, textile policy is there. For tourism industry, tourism policy is there. And our general policy mainly focuses on MSME sector. So each offers a unique kind of incentives and concessions which our entrepreneurs should make use. And a few of the infrastructure projects which KDB is doing, I would like to focus on. One thing is, as a part of Chennai-Bengaluru Industrial Corridor project, Tumkur Industrial Township is coming near Vasant Narsapura. It's a very huge project wherein we are acquiring about 8,400 acres of land. Out of that, in the first phase, we are acquiring about 1,700 acres of land. Now we have already called the tender, and within few months down the line, we would start working on it. Basically is to identify such areas which have got the potential, thereby encouraging entrepreneurs, both local and global entrepreneurs, to set up their industries. And Karnataka, especially Bengaluru and many other towns of Karnataka, has got a very unique thing where the ecosystem exists in these towns and makes it a very attractive location to invest. The manpower makes very important role in infrastructure, in setting up of an industry. So we at Karnataka get excellent manpower that makes people from all over the country and globe to make Karnataka as their investment plans. Similarly, we are developing another industrial node at Dharwad. So Dharwad, there we are acquiring about 6,000 acres of land. 2,000 acres of land we are already in final stages of acquisition. That would also be developed in a similar manner. Sorry. And Government of India is a part of this. Both state government gives land and Government of India gives funds for development of infrastructure, and thereby we create a state-of-the-art facility, industrial areas, wherein it will have the facility for water and an exclusive substation for supply of power and so on. And logistics nowadays has become very crucial. Post-COVID, everybody is addicted to online system of ordering. I was in Hassan and everything used to happen. I never know what is happening in Bengaluru. My son used to order 1 or 2 items on Blinkit and getting it from the nearby store immediately. I didn't know that that development has happened in just a period of 2-3 years. So that has raised the demand for logistics. So in India, the logistics, cost of logistics in GDP is around 13%. So whereas in Western countries it is only 6 to 7%. That shows that we have to reduce the cost of logistics with the exponential growth of e-commerce sector. Logistics is a very important sector which we should focus on. State government has an exclusive action plan for logistics, and central government is also planning for a logistics action plan to basically identify the areas which requires more refinement, investment, improvement, like connectivity to ports, simplification of procedures, and so on. So as a part of this, this KDB is establishing one multimodal logistic park that is near Dabaspete, where we have already acquired around 400 acres of land, and another 400 acres is for industrial development. So in this, the Government of India and the Government of Karnataka jointly develop the basic infrastructure required for the logistics, like railway connectivity, exclusive railway siding within the logistic park itself, and the road connectivity. So that the integrated approach, all facilities coming at one place, makes logistic sector efficient. So this is one of the multimodal logistic parks out of 35. It is one of the logistic parks which is being established in India, and it is in advanced stages, and Tamil Nadu also such a multimodal logistic park is coming up. But nevertheless, we are moving very fast. So likewise, a lot of developments are happening. Huge chunks of lands are available even in Dharwad, Yadgir area, where a lot of pharmaceutical units are coming from the Hyderabad. So we have an exclusive ETP for such a particular sector of industries. So according to the industry needs, we have been doing it. And today's vendor development program It's very essential, particularly for MSMEs, especially where auto sector industry is there. Auto sector comes with a host of subsidiary industries. Similarly, the aerospace and defense sector, which has got a lot of smaller components where MSMEs have got the capability to manufacture. You should be able to network with various OEMs, what we call original equipment manufacturers, so that you can forge a relationship with these companies and have a tie-up with them for continuous supply of the parts to them. This also locally creates a lot of employment and an assured market. As a part of vendor development with respect to government is also a big buyer in many of the cases. So they have several concessions like EMD exemption is there, and some price preference of 15% is there in government procurement. But it has to still have to evolve in a better way so that the MSMEs are really benefited by this vendor development program. And today's world is a global world. So the supply chain is no more limited to a city or no more limited to a country. It is a global supply chain. If you look at a car, one part is manufactured in Europe, one manufactured in Thailand, one manufactured in Karnataka, like that. So recently I went to buy a scooter for my daughter. So they said this model is not available now. I asked why. They said this electronic display in scooter that has to come from Taiwan, and there is a problem in Taiwan, that's why we are not getting this model. So the global supply chains are so seamlessly integrated, we don't know unless we have a problem. So this is all happening very efficient way, and government is also supporting for such initiatives. And we should look beyond our boundaries, like in exporting, contacting people from other countries, so that you can have a cost advantage. India is known for high technology and very efficient and cost-effective manpower. So we have to encash that this thing. And coffee, if you go to Starbucks, you will get a coffee for 500 rupees. In 10 rupees also, you get an excellent coffee. So likewise, if you sell this coffee in Europe, you will get 500 rupees for a coffee, whereas you will get only 10 rupees for a coffee. I love Indian coffee, which is much better than Starbucks coffee. Most of you should agree. And Bengaluru, you will get a very good coffee over here. So with these few words, and with my experience in industries department, I have been in the industries department for a long. Industries faces a lot of challenges, and the department is with you always. And we are open for newer initiatives. And innovation is, I would like to say a few things about innovation. So innovation is very, very essential. Without innovation, now we will fail. A lot of startups are coming up in the present world. Just 5 years back, when I was director ITBT, we have got a separate scheme for new projects, wherein we used to finance up to 50 lakhs for newer ideas. So there used to be a pitching session. They used to make the presentation of their project, and if it is a very unique in kind, we used to support them. 50 lakhs rupees is a grant. We never used to take it back. This is only to nurture innovation among the young people. At that time, there were just 4 or 5 years back, the unicorns in India was only 5. Unicorns means the startups which have got a worth of more than $1 billion. And today, there are more than 95 unicorns. You can imagine the growth that is happening in the startup sector and smaller MSMEs. So unless you innovate, use technology for efficient management of things or efficient production methods, or newer and exploring newer and newer areas, it would be more difficult for you to survive in MSME sector. So you should equally focus on innovation along with your business, and I am sure our entrepreneurs are capable of handling this situation and also reaping the benefits in such a scenario. I would like to congratulate the Udyoga Bharati for having invited me for this inauguration session. I feel today's deliberations on vendor development would be of great benefit to you. Once again, I wish all the success for all the entrepreneurs who are here in their future future endeavors. And if you need any support from KDB, you are always welcome. We have got offices in even districts also. Otherwise, district industry centers, industries department offices are there in all districts. They would be coordinating with you. Once again, I thank Laghu Udyoga Bharati and all of you for giving this opportunity. Thank you.